Where is it that you call home?
Just back where we came from.
Spoiler alert. The first 2 episodes of Star Wars Skeleton Crew, the franchise's newest television series, have premiered, revealing a number of new worlds inside the Star Wars universe. In addition to being a very inventive adventure story in the franchise, Skeleton Crew is an exciting addition to Star Wars films and television series since it has already demonstrated its in-depth familiarity with and ties to Star Wars mythology. Indeed, Skeleton Crew's commitment to upholding Star Wars is evident from the sheer quantity of Easter eggs in the series. However, this dedication to the franchise's past does not imply that Skeleton Crew is scared to try something new. Numerous previously unexplored personalities, ideas, and worlds have already been introduced in Skeleton Crew, and it seems unlikely that this trend will die down anytime soon. Here are all of the new planets that have been introduced in Skeleton Crew thus far.
At Aden?
Come on, seriously, girls, where are you from?
Welcome to Movie Spy. The homeworld of the Skeleton Crew children at Aten is interestingly Earth-like.
Just back where we came from. It's at Aden.
One of the biggest surprises in the franchise, which is set in a galaxy far, far away, is how much Aten resembles Earth. The events in the first 2 episodes of Skeleton Crew are primarily seen by viewers through the eyes of one of the show's primary protagonists, Wim. The suburban setting emphasizes how Earth-like Aten truly is, and Wim appears to lead a comparatively peaceful suburban existence with his father after the death of his mother, the cause of which is still unclear. The houses in the neighborhood where Wim lives have similar architectural styles and appear to all have front lawns with grass. The neighborhood's design is also something that hasn't been seen in Star Wars previously. According to Wim's current storyline, he finds his peaceful suburban life dull, which is a common theme in real-world television series and motion pictures. This is why Wim is so fixated on adventure. In the end, this is exactly what causes the kids to get lost in the galaxy. The kids are sent out into wild space when Wim launches the ship they find because he is fascinated by the Jedi and adventure.
I think it's a lost Jedi temple like this.
Once there, though, they discover that Aten is definitely not what they had thought it was. At first, Aten appeared to be just another planet to Wim and the other Skeleton Crew children. However, they soon discover that this is not the view held by the rest of the galaxy, as several pirates express skepticism about the existence of Aten. A forgotten planet with endless richness, Aten is a mystery myth to people outside the world. Given that only 2 episodes have been released so far, it makes it plausible that Star Wars has not yet disclosed the truth about Aten. However, it is immediately evident from the broadcast that something odd is occurring on the planet. For starters, Aten has a rather dystopian feel to it because of its legendary standing in the galaxy, which implies that no one enters or exits the planet. The kids' astonishment at seeing stars and the ship's apparently manufactured atmosphere further lend credence to this. Even before the children left the planet, however, the more dystopian atmosphere of Aten had been quietly constructed. Wim's school experiences soon exposed Aten's controlled, if not controlling, nature, particularly the way droids appear to manage the schools and constantly watch over the students. As seen in numerous dystopian novels, television series, and films, including The Giver and Divergent, the test that the children take, and which Wim fails in the first episode of the show, also essentially defines their whole future. It is unclear if Aten is in fact dystopian in any sense. Because of the planet's enigmatic legendary reputation and purported treasure, it might well be that its customs are a little strange and outdated. The fact that they appear to still be using Republic credits would lend credence to the notion that the planet is mired in the past. These questions are made much more urgent by Skeleton Crew's early New Republic-era position in the Star Wars history, since such control is obviously reminiscent of the Empire. Borgo Port, it's terrifying in the Pirate Empire. Skeleton Crew's second planet marked a significant change in tone from Aten. Port Borgo was a dark, perilous, and uncertain area in contrast to Aten, which felt serene and pleasant. The kids choose to land at a starport after realizing they are lost. But in the end, this can be much riskier than remaining on the ship and being lost. On Port Borgo, the skeleton crew children soon find themselves in hot water, especially when Wim tries to use Republic credits to buy food for Neil and himself. A fierce battle breaks out amongst pirates who wish to steal the credits from the kids because apparently Republic credits have grown extremely valuable in the years since the fall of the Empire. At the same time, a woman catches hold of Fern and KB and tells them that At-Aten is said to be lost, if not completely legendary. She also exhorts them to leave Port Borgo and think up a better story. It appears likely that the kids will be leaving Port Borgo by the end of Episode 2. They come upon the enigmatic persona of Jude Law, who gives them the opportunity to break out of the cell where they have been detained. Since it's safe to presume that Episode 3 will show the group leaving the planet, Port Borgo will thus receive at least a little bit more screen time. However, it's unknown how big of a role Port Borgo will play in the future. This escape might be the final time viewers see the planet in Skeleton Crew because so much of the show is about pirates, and Port Borgo is a pirate hotspot. The crew may also need to evacuate Port Borgo over the course of multiple episodes, though hopefully this won't be the case. This plot, which has already shown itself to be so open to possibilities, undoubtedly has a lot more to explore. There will definitely be a lot more planets added to Skeleton Crew. Even though episodes of the new Star Wars series have already started airing, the show is still remarkably mysterious. But it is obvious that Jude Law's character Jadna Nawood will be traveling around wild space with this bunch of kids. The kids will undoubtedly visit several worlds as a result of this. The majority of those are probably brand new in Star Wars. Even though Star Wars, Skeleton Crew has only shown At-Aten and Port Borgo thus far, the next 6 episodes will undoubtedly disclose new worlds. Thanks for watching.
Might you be thinking of Atalan?
No,